Welcome to Sonia's podcast. So, now y'all know I told y'all my poor Snow was very upset because we let a traitor in her place. So, today I found out from my son and my daughter that she actually had met him. So it was so funny because I'm sitting on the couch and here's this big boy, because I call him a big boy because he's a big boy. He comes and lick my whole arm. So I'm like, wait! And he just throw his little big body up on me. And then I'm like, wait, hold on a minute. So now I'm in the kitchen. So he's running around. So he sees my poor little Snow. So he's trying to play with her. My kitty was out. She flew across the house. Like, she flew across it. And I'm holding him. I'm like, you can't get her. She don't want to play. You have to leave her. They're so funny. He's a very affectionate animal. Like, he loves us. And he just met us, but he really loves us. He's like a love. Whoever really had him, they trained him very well. Like, he's a very loving animal. And him, my baby said she was speaking to her friend on the phone, and he just took his paw and knocked the phone down because he felt like him and her need to get their rest. She don't need to be talking to nobody on the phone. So he's a pretty dog, though. He's a pretty pit bull dog. He's gray, and his eyes are gray like him. He's a dark gray, but his eyes is like a light gray. It's a real pretty dog. But hopefully him and Snow get together and they start running around playing. But right now she do not want to be bothered. My baby is very upset. My Snow is so upset. She do not want to be bothered. She do not want to partake in his games. None of that. She wants him to just leave her alone. You know, that's how cats are, though. When they ready to be bothered, they'll be bothered. If they don't want to be bothered, they do not want to be bothered. So when she's ready for him, she will let him know. But until then, he has to stay away from her because she's not ready. He has to ease her into being his friend. Because to her, he's still a traitor. So that's the update of Snow, and Trust is what we call him. I don't care what my son said his name is. I'm not calling him that. I'm going to keep calling him Trust. Because that's what he has to earn from Snow. Snow wants to trust him. So he has to earn her trust. And vice versa. So that's what we're going to call him, Trust. And thank you for listening to my podcast. Please give a 5-star review on Spreakers, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever you listen to your podcast at. Please share. You can go leave a comment under the podcast or at sv76675@gmail.com. You can go to my website, http://podcasters.wordpress.com, www.avil, use promo code Sonia, www.instacart156. If you'd like to buy me a coffee, you can buy me a coffee. You can follow me at son.ia9795, Instagram, Sonia Santiago, Twitter, Sonia Santiago, Facebook, Sonia Santiago, YouTube, Sonia Santiago, Pinterest, and have a blessed night. And you can go and look at my son clothing line on Instagram at Conquest Empire 2020. And thanks again.